Hey guys and girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons and the difference between having a free page and a paid page, and how they work really well together as well. So if you were interested, stay tuned. So I've written everything down that I wanted to talk about in this topic. So if you see me look over here, it's just because I've written down everything on my laptop. I didn't want to miss anything. So let's get into it. So let's talk about a paid page first. So a paid page is probably the most common type of page that everyone sort of has. It's where you charge a fee basically to be able to see whatever you post on your feed. Your fee can be anywhere from $3. I think there is a maximum that you can do. I think it's like $80 or $70. I don't know if it's changed though, but that's originally what it was. So there is like a minimum fee of $3 that you can charge, or there is a maximum fee, and this is just so that they can be able to come onto your profile and see whatever is on your main page, on your feed, and they can be able to talk to you as well. So like I said, it is a monthly subscription fee. They can cancel their fee at any time. If they do cancel their fee, then it means that the next month they won't be charged and they will be unsubscribed, which means that they can't see your content. So usually for like a paid page, you would post, it's done differently. So many people do like their accounts the way that they want to do them. Personally for me, I post all of my content on my main feed. I don't do anything like PPV, which is where you charge extra for certain videos. Everything is included in the subscription price except from custom content. However, a lot of people tend to do it so that they would do like lingerie pictures and some like semi-nude kind of content as well, like kind of like teasers as such, and then they will sell the PPV in messages, which means that they can gain a little bit more money from it. This is probably the most common way to do it. It's probably like the way that a lot of girls make money as well, is by doing that. So that's one way that you can do it, and it's probably the most popular way that you can do it. So yeah, most girls probably post like short videos, videos that have got like emojis over them so they're not exposing themselves, and that means that all content is, or like all nude content is in then the messages, which then they charge extra for, so that they make extra money. So on a paid page, you cannot lock posts on the feed. So if you see a profile that has like a locked, like on their main feed, if you see that it's locked and you have to pay a certain amount, that's because they've got a free account. You can't do this on a paid page. However, you can charge for PPV, which is in the messages, there's like a little, almost like a little tag thing, and if you just put in the price of that and then upload your content, it will charge a price for it. So you can do that on both pages, you just can't do the locked posts on a paid page. So that is a paid page. So you've got your subscription fee, you can upload pretty much whatever you want on there, and a lot of people tend to charge more for messages and things in the DMs, which is how they tend to make quite a lot more money. So let's go on to the free account now. So there is no monthly subscription, and this is great for guys that don't want to subscribe or commit to like a monthly subscription. I have quite a lot of guys that only want to buy content here and there because they're either on a budget or whatever their choices are. It's their choices, it doesn't bother me, I get paid either way. But I do find that I have a lot of guys that don't want to commit to like a full-on subscription, even though it's cheaper in the long run. They would rather just buy bits and pieces here and there and then talk to me when they can here and there as well. So there is no monthly subscription fee. People can literally click on your profile, subscribe, and that is it. They are on your main feed. I do think for free pages, minors can see as well. I don't think for a free page you actually get ID'd. At least I didn't when I created a free page for one of my videos. I didn't get ID'd at all. So bear in mind that there might be minors coming onto your profile as well. However, in saying that, if they do want to buy content, they do have to put in their bank info, which means that they do have to upload ID. However, if they're just lurking around and they just want to see your content, if you're posting new content on your free page, minors are probably going to see it, so just keep that in mind. People will still appear as fans, just like the paid page. You'll gain fans, however these fans are not paid fans, they are free fans. So you probably will find that more free pages have a lot of fans because it's technically free. So if you see like free pages with like 1k fans or whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're making like big money. It just means that they've got a lot of fans. That could be like a lot of female content creators, that could be a lot of male content creators, that could be a lot of lurkers, people that just want to watch and look at their profile for free and then are not buying anything. So just keep that in mind as well, that even if you do see like a really high fan count on like a free profile, it doesn't always mean that they're making big bank. So a free page works really well for two reasons. You can either use it as like a page where you lock all of your posts and then people have to pay to see them. This has worked really well for some girls and it hasn't worked for others. For me it didn't actually work, but I do however use my free page as kind of like a samples page, and it's where I do like my promotions as well for other girls. I do it so that like I have like my samples on there, and if anyone ever says like, oh, can I see some teasers first, like you know how you get those guys that are always like, can I see teasers first, I'm not paying anything until I see something, this is where I redirect them to. It's completely free. If they want to lurk they can lurk, I don't care. You know, I leave people on there for like a month just to give people the chance to be able to buy things. If they haven't, then I block their account pretty much. But it's a great way to be able to direct traffic from your free page to your paid page, because people are seeing samples first. So I definitely do highly recommend having a free page. So yeah, like I was saying, you can lock posts on a free page, unlike you can't lock them on a paid page. And you can do this by uploading your normal content as you normally would on your feed, and then there's like a little lock price tag thing, and that means that you can lock it as well, so nobody can see it. And you can upload like a free preview as well, so that people can kind of somewhat see like a little screenshot of what's happening. Highly recommend that, as well as with a good caption. So you will get lurkers on a free page because it is a paid page basically. Personally for me, I like to go through my page once a month and I delete anyone that hasn't brought anything or you know anything like that. I don't have time for lurkers at all. This is a business, we're all here to make monies. So yeah, you can also charge for messages as well. You can charge for messages I think on both accounts, however I only do it on my free account. And that means that if someone wants to talk to me, they have to then pay me to talk. Yeah, pay to talk to me. So that they have to tip or something like that if they want to talk. So there is that as well as another way you can make some monies. Free pages are really good for doing things like shout out for shout out, paid promo, anything like that. It just means that you're not pissing off a whole bunch of guys that have just paid for your content only. Nobody can really complain because it's a free subscription, so even if they have brought content from you, they haven't paid like a subscription fee. So yeah, this is where I kind of do like all of my shout outs and things like that on my free page, because it's just it's so much easier in terms of like nobody can moan at me and nobody can say that, oh well, I've charged for a subscription and I paid to see you and I'm seeing like a whole bunch of other girls. So if you're gonna do shout out for shout out, definitely do it on your free page. So my advice is create both pages. Both pages work really well for each other. So like I said, a free page is great for directing traffic onto your paid page. You can also do PPV as well, so you've kind of got like two pages where you're making money out of, which means that you've got double the income, as whereas if you only had like a paid page, you wouldn't have the income of the free page as well. So definitely try both out. Creating a free page is super easy. Like I said, you don't have to upload ID. You do have to, I think if you put in your bank details though, so bear that in mind. And yeah, it's actually really easy. I was really shocked the other day of how quick and easy it was to make a free page. I had absolutely no problems whatsoever. So do create 2 pages, use your free page to be able to direct traffic, upload all your samples on it, upload your PPV content on it, charge guys to message you and all of that good stuff. Okay, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I just want to talk about the differences between like free and paid accounts because I do see it quite a lot. I will see you guys in my next video.